Welcome to the Digital Scent. I'm Dominic Tringali.
And I'm Zach Goldstein. This week we reviewed the new Steven Soderbergh pandemic film, Contagion.
The average person touches their face 3 to 5 times every waking minute. In between, we're touching doorknobs, water fountains, and each other.
As of last night, there were 32 cases.
Does she have a history of seizures?
Hey, no.
Allergies?
What happened to her?
The truth is being kept from the world.
Cook your samples, destroy everything.
We can't even tell people what they should be afraid of.
Contagion.
So, proof yet again that Hollywood can't make an original idea. This film is straight ripping off a 1995 film starring Dustin Hoffman called Outbreak. But lucky for Contagion and Steven Soderbergh, Outbreak was a good movie.
Similar to Outbreak, this movie featured a star-studded cast. I particularly liked Jude Law's performance. Lawrence Fishbourne was also good, and Matt Damon did a pretty decent job as the concerned father.
Gwyneth Paltrow, you know, like, spoiler alert, she dies really early, but I think you saw that in the trailer. They have this autopsy scene where they, like, cut her head off, right, and look at her brain, and the assistant's like, should I call somebody? And the doctor is like, call everybody! So, Zach, are we going to call this movie a buy, rent, or skip this week?
Personally, for me, it is a skip. I'm not a huge fan of biological kind of pandemic ideas. It's all hypothetical, and I thought the idea was unoriginal enough that it didn't need to be made. I thought the cast could have been used for, you know, much better script, better idea. But if you're into the kind of science, biological, you know, thing, then maybe watch it. But for me, it was definitely a skip.
Yeah, and unless, like I said earlier, unless you've been sitting around since '95 waiting for the Outbreak sequel, you're not going to really enjoy this movie too much. The pace is kind of weird, and the final payout of, like, what was the pandemic, what caused the contagion, it was kind of like almost 2 hours misspent. Zach and I also reviewed the Harold and Kumar film, A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas.
The most advanced 3D technology is finally in the hands of true masters.
Yeah.
I don't know, hasn't the whole 3D thing jumped the shark by now?
It's gonna be amazing!
What?
A Very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas.
So this is the third Harold and Kumar film that Kal Pen and Jon Cho have done together, and I feel like they're just ripping off Tommy Chong and Cheech Marin, because these movies, they just pander to smoker culture. But with that said, I honestly thought they were funny, despite the fact that the humor is just so crude.
Yeah, it's definitely for the younger smoking culture, but there's some good comedy throughout. Definitely wouldn't advise watching this with parents or grandmothers or young children. So, Dom, are we buying, renting, or skipping this film?
I'm giving this movie a definite buy if you're one of the fortunate few who's set up with a 3D television. If you have the capability to watch this movie in 3D, it's an absolute must for your collection. If you're a fan of Harold and Kumar and have seen the last 2 films, I feel like you'd be a travesty not to, at some point, check this film out as well. Thank you for watching Digital Scent. Join us next week when we watch the Human Centipede films.
And we will also be doing our salute to black thespians in honor of Black History Month.
Like always, I'm Dominic Tringali.
And I'm Zach Goldstein.
We watch the crap so you don't have to.